Question 1. Find the complement of the following angles. Two angles are complement if their sum comes out to be 90 degree. So if one angle is 35, the other angle will be 90 degrees minus 35 degrees, and that gives us 55 degrees. So the complement of 35 degrees is equal to 55 degrees. 53. The complement of 50 degree is 90 degrees minus 53 degrees, and that gives you 37 degrees. 20 degree. Complement of 20 degree is 90 minus 20, which is equal to 70 degrees. Question 2. Find the supplement of the following angles. Two angles are called supplementary angles when their sum comes out to be 180 degree. So to find the supplement of these angles, all we need to do is to subtract them from 180 degrees. So for 125 degrees, the supplement will be given by 180 minus 125 degrees, which is equal to 55 degrees. For 77 degrees, 180 degree minus 77 degrees equals 103 degrees. For 152, it's 180 degrees minus 152 degrees, which gives us the supplement angle as 28 degrees. If this there are two parallel lines AB and CD, and this angle 1 is given as 65 degrees, so that's angle 1. We need to find all the other missing angles which this transversal is making with these two parallel lines. When a transversal intersects two parallel lines, there are total of 8 angles formed. Angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Angle 1 is given to be 65, so we need to find all the other angles. When one angle is given, if you find the next one, means suppose either 2 or 4, then all the other angles will be automatically calculated. Let's find angle 2. We know that angle 1 and angle 2 are forming the linear pair, so their sum will be equal to 180 degree. So from this relation, now angle 2 will become out to be 180 degree minus angle 1. And what is angle 1? That's 65 degrees. So angle 2 comes out to be 115 degrees. Now, if I know angle 1 as 65 and angle 2 as 115, now we can find all the other angles. So, angle 1 is 65, so angle 5 will also be equal to 65. Why? Because angle 1 and angle 5 are the corresponding angles, and the corresponding angles are always equal when the two lines are parallel. So, angle 1 and angle 5 is 65 degrees. Why? Because they are corresponding angles. Next, if so we have angle 5 also at 65 degrees. Now, if angle 1 is 65, angle 7, this angle 7 will also be 65 because they form a pair of alternate interior angles. When the lines are parallel, the alternate interior angles are equal. So we got these two also as 65 degrees. Next one, if angle 1 is 65, I can say that angle 3 is also 65 because angle 1 and angle 3 are the pair of vertically opposite angles. So they are also equal. So we have angle 1, 5, 7, 3, 2. Now, what will be angle 4? If angle 2 is 115, angle 4 will also be 115 because angle 2 and angle 4 are the pair of again vertically opposite angles. Now, which two angles are left? Angle 8 and angle 6. Angle 8 will be equal to angle 2 because they are alternate interior angles. So, angle 2 is equal to angle 8, and so angle 8 is also 115 because they are alternate interior angles. Finally, angle 6 will be equal to angle 8 because they are again vertically opposite angles, or you can say that angle 2 and angle 6 are equal because they are corresponding angles. You use any reasoning, the angle will come out to be same. So I can say that angle 2 and angle 6 both are equal to 115 because they are the pair of corresponding angles. So by any reasoning of corresponding angles, vertically opposite angles, or alternate interior angles, you can find all the missing angles even if only one angle is given to you. The only condition is the lines must be parallel. In this given question, AB and CD are two parallel lines, this and this. Similarly, this PQ and RS are two parallel lines. So we need to find the value of angle X, angle Z, and angle Y, given that this particular angle is equal to 70 degree. Now we know that PQ is parallel to RS. So of course this 70 degree and Y, these two angles are the alternate interior angles. So we can write as PQ is parallel to RS, then Y is equal to 70 degree because they form the pair of alternate interior angles. Next one, If this is y is 70 degree, then of course this will also be 70 because AB and CD are parallel, so they form the set of corresponding angles. And if this is 70, then Z is also 70 because Z and 70 are now vertically opposite angles. So Z comes out to be 70 degrees. Okay. Now if I have Z as 70, then what will be this angle? Again, because PQ is parallel to RS, so this will also be 70. So then what will be the value of x? X and 70 are forming the linear pair. So x plus 70 degrees is equal to 180 degree because they are forming the linear pair. And so their sum is 180. So the value of x is 180 minus 70 equals 110. I could have done this question like this also. If this is 70, then by linear pair, this is 110. And then 110 and x are the pair of corresponding angles. So of course x is also 110 degrees. There can be several reasoning behind finding the angles, because we know about the different types of angles and their equality relations. Use any equality relation and you will find the missing angle. Thank you for watching. My next video will be on the triangle and its elements and properties. Thank you. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.